This is Anthony Mackie's first Captain America movie, Go Flying Solo. Let's talk about it.
Hey, cinema community, we're here at our local AMC. Just got done seeing the movie Captain America Brave New World in Dolby Cinema. This is our full movie review. Rebecca, what'd you think?
I'm really excited for audiences to really experience Anthony Mackie's Captain America on his own terms.
You asked for me. Here I am.
There was a short mini-series set before this film, so you might want to check that out because there's going to be some names you won't recognize. This movie is definitely best when it does its own thing. Some of that thing may have been spoiled by some of the trailer though.
Yeah, I have to say, I saw the trailer and I'm not the queen of Marvel, but I still felt like, oh, I think I'm gonna know a little bit too much about this movie. And sure enough, I went in, I knew a lot about the movie.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Were there spoilers? Yes. Are we going to share them on the channel? Absolutely not.
For those of you who are interested in music, one of our favorite composers on the channel, Laura Cartman, also did the music for this movie. She was featured in American Fiction. We loved her so much. We actually spotlighted her in our review.
I like the acting. I like the cast. It was a solid performance.
You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
The movie was pretty short, and compared to some of the Marvel movies I've been to, it was just about the right length. I think had it been much longer, I think I would have started to drift off some.
There are some character archetypes that are featured in this film that feels a little bit like, okay, we've done this before, but let's see Anthony Mackie do it again.
How the hell did he just do that?
Really? You must be new!
I was excited when the film really kind of let those archetypes act as a building block, and then they expanded on it and they did their own thing. I think the problem is with Marvel right now is they're so used to things going, hey, this worked for our audience, let's do it again. The thing that didn't work for me, some really shoddy CGI.
I admit, I have Marvel fatigue, and so when this movie was advertised, I was like, ooh, Captain America, it's not my favorite, could be okay. And it turned out it actually was pretty okay, but it wasn't run out, go see this movie. It was great in Dolby, our theater was packed, people were having great experiences. Some young guy, after one of the fighting scenes, you hear,
You want me? Come and get me!
awesome. So I think this movie will appeal to a lot of people.
This movie sets up a lot of things that comic book readers will probably recognize.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
I'm hoping that the second film really gets into the nitty-gritty. The trailer really advertised this tone of an intense political thriller, and there were points in the movie where you got to that, but then they pulled back. I would have liked to have seen a more in-depth touch to this kind of approach.
The script honestly wasn't super original, and there were parts where I'm like, okay, I think I know where this is going. And unfortunately, that's kind of where they went. It wasn't boring, but it didn't feel like, wow. There have been some Marvel movies where I walk out and I say, wow, how much time passed? It was so good, I can't wait for the sequel. This one was, hey, this is pretty good. Know that there's going to be a sequel, but I appreciated that it wasn't so in your face in my head going, oh my gosh, they're building it up, they're building it up. Even though, yeah, they were.
There is one after credit scene. It is at the very end.
So many surprises left.
So you have to stay till the very end. There's no in-between mid-credit scene here.
Rebecca, what do you think? Is it worth a watch?
I think it's worth a watch if you're invested in the characters and you want to know where Marvel's going next. Everybody else, maybe wait till this hits Disney+.
This wasn't too bad, and I think if you're a Marvel fan, you're probably going to see it without even thinking about it. I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, I'm probably not even their target audience, but I enjoyed it enough to say, hey, it was a good popcorn flick, it was fun, it was a good theater experience, but yeah, if you miss it in the theaters, check it out on streaming.
This has been our review of Captain America Brave New World. We want to hear from you in the comments. What's a character you want to see in the MCU? And if you want to check out some of our other reviews, click the links to the right.